Not a very big one. He's the smallest one we caught today. But you know what? We take the small ones with the big ones because they're all good when they tug on the end of the line. Bye-bye, buddy. You know, I literally just fished down this entire stretch, and this has been the best stretch, this little 100 yards right here that I had, and decided to go back through it because I'm moving so fast right now with the way the conditions are. We've got, you know, a 20+ mile-an-hour wind blowing into this pocket, and I missed one, and I probably caught 3, maybe 4 in this pocket, and I felt like I needed to just make another pass through it because I know, based on the conditions, I cannot be as effective as I would like to be. I'm moving, the boat's moving a lot, I can't hit the same pitch over and over, and I feel like these fish are moving up the spawn, and because of that, I need to be able to make multiple presentations to some of these areas. So we're gonna fish back through this pocket again. We literally just got ourselves back over here, and second flip, caught that one. While not a giant, he's a bass. When you get a lot of wind hitting your cover like this, whether it's you know, grass, or whether it's reeds like what we're dealing with here, or brush, or whatever it may be, it just makes those fish nervous. I mean, it's constantly moving and changing the environment in there that they're probably used to, because we've got a very stout wind right now, and I can almost imagine these fish in my mind when it's like this. They're darting and diving and moving around in this cover versus when it would normally be, you know, barely moving with the occasional boat wake or a 10-mile-an-hour wind, and the fish would be set up really good to ambushing. And right now, it's just crashing into here, into the reeds all the time, and they're uncomfortable, just constantly maybe on the move, fidgeting around in there. And I think when it's like that, if you feel like you've got a stretch that's got a lot of fish on it, it gives you as an angler a chance to come back and fish that stretch a few times to get those bites, because the fish are probably repositioning themselves quite often, and there's no way anybody could come in here and flip every piece of cover and feel like they hit it effectively in conditions like this, unless you were just power poled down and spent an 8-hour day fishing 100-yard stretch. Oh, that's a good one right there. Got on that old windy bank over here. I got power pole down right here. Trying to hold me right here. He cracked it on the hop. Pow. That's fun. I mean, we're on the windiest bank on this lake right now, and fighting it down through here, flipping in there, pretty big weight, and the fish are definitely eating it. You can get around them. They're not hesitant about biting it. I'll let him go back in there. That's a good one. You know, right now it's pretty hard fishing. I'm not gonna lie as far as the conditions. The fish are biting, but boat control right now is the hardest thing. I mean, you can see the waves coming across there. It's a 20+ mile-an-hour wind, and when you're dealing with that and trying to flip reeds, makes it a challenge. But obviously the fish are in these reeds right now, and it's what I need to be doing, so you make it happen to be able to catch them. And the big weight that I'm using to me is a key. You couldn't come in here right now with anything less than ½ ounce and think you could be effective at all. So I mean, I'm actually 3/4 to 1 ounce weights when I'm punching it into these reeds, and some of the bites are coming swimming it out of there, and some of them are coming on the initial fall. And one thing I'm doing about every time I catch a fish is dropping the power poles. And you know, as soon as I got that bite, I was trying to get the boat off the reeds at the same time, get that fish in, and then drop those power poles. The power poles allow you to be able to slow down and fish a lot of this, hold in a good spot, you know, work on your bait, whatever you're going to do, without drifting all the way down into the other end of the county. So you know, and like right now, I feel like I've actually power poled down, and I've got a whole stretch here that I need to pick apart and make about 50 to 60 flips in here without disturbing the reeds, and that's what I've got going on right here.